828 Find Adventure here. It's been a few weeks since I installed the Bilstein 5100s on the Tundra, and I wanted to know, and I'm sure you did too, how much actual lift you get using the top perch on the front Bilstein 5100s. So I'm going to go take some measurements and I'm going to show you what I got. So let's go check it out. The before measurements were 37 inches on the front and 38.5 on the rear, give or take. So recently I had the Bilstein 5100s put on the front of my 2021 Toyota Tundra SR5 4x4. I had them installed on the front first and then the rear about a month later. Now that everything has settled, I wanted to take a measurement on a very flat surface and let you all know what I found. I went to a gas station to do that. Yes, it might annoy people, but yes, I was buying gas as well. Please take into account tire pressure changes from the cold weather or from sitting out in the sun. Depending on which side of your vehicle faces the sun, the tire pressure will be higher on that side, thus raising it a little. The front shocks were installed on the top perch so as to get the most lift out of them. I had never had shocks like these, so I was a little hesitant on my purchase. The only thing I had before was a 2-inch Toytech spacer lift on my Tacoma. Remember, OE shocks do not compensate for a lift. The 5100s do. Now I also purchased a 1-inch block kit for the rear in case the 5100s put the front end up too high, but I have yet to install it because I do not want a rake towards the front end. Well, after the fronts were installed, I had a slight rake towards the rear, and now that the rears are on the vehicle, it's pretty much leveled out. Remember, I have a 200-pound topper and about 100 pounds of garbage in the bed usually. Again, they ride great, and I did a video on that when the fronts were installed, so be sure and check that out as well. Well, there you have it, folks. I gained a little over 2 inches in the front and almost a ½ inch in the rear just by replacing my OE shocks with some Bilstein 5100s. Best thing I've ever done to this truck, hands down. It rides better, it handles way better, looks better. Oh my gosh. Inexpensive. If you can do the work yourself and install the front struts or shocks or whatever you want to call them, do it. They're awesome. Now, if you have to take it to the dealer or to a mechanic, it's going to run you the same cost as the shocks to have them installed and then get an alignment. Always get an alignment after doing anything on the front end. Anyways, I just love what they've done to the truck. This truck is so much more enjoyable to ride. Now, I did love the V8 anyways, but with these shocks on it, now I've got a V8 and a sportier ride. Seems to do great over bumps, you know, and everything. So anyhow, there you have it. A little over 2 inches in the front and almost a half in the rear by swapping all the shocks out to Bilstein 5100s. Now, I did put those on the top perch in the front so I get the most lift out of them, and I couldn't tell a difference in ride quality. I run E-Class tires, so it's kind of going to be rougher than those, you know, factory installed radials they put on. But anyways, I think you will love it. If you have a stock truck with OE shocks, upgrade them. You will love it. And you will love the lift. I do. 2 inches front and about a ½ inch in the rear. It's awesome. You'll enjoy it. You'll enjoy the looks especially. Getting this thing leveled out looks great. Anyhow, I hope you liked this video. If you would, please subscribe and hit the thumbs up button. I'd really appreciate it. It helps people find my videos. Stay tuned. I've got more coming on storage solutions and different little adventures I'm doing. So hang in there, stay tuned, and I'll see you next time. See ya!